All right. Hello, everyone. This is Jason Benedict with RealPrompt Real Estate Services, home of program HR 3648. And we've got an exclusive agent partner interview here for you today. And on the line with us is Kirk Keyes. Kirk, how you doing today?
Jason, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing really well, Kirk. Thanks for asking. Definitely excited about our phone call here today. How about you?
Jason, I tell you what, it's been nothing short of incredible. I had my first appointments. I think they were yesterday. I think maybe day before yesterday. So far I've set 14 appointments.
Wow.
And yeah, and I just started. I started maybe 2 weeks ago. I got my letters Saturday, Sunday about 6 p.m. I went to the post office to put them out. My wife said, "Why are you leaving the house this late?" I said, "Hey, I got to get these letters in the mail." And certainly maybe Tuesday, I think you all start getting calls and start facilitating those calls to me. Again, I've set 14 appointments already for this week and next week, and already have 2 listings out there. And when you just a few minutes ago, I was actually talking to a gentleman. I think he's probably going to list with me also. It's incredible. And let me go back a little bit too. Of course, my business fell apart a couple years ago, along with the economy. And probably in the last year, I've listed maybe 2, 3 houses, and now in the last 2 days, I've listed 2.
Wow, so let me see if I understood that correctly. Prior to joining RealPrompt and program HR 3648, you only had 2 listings within the last year. And then you joined program HR 3648 and RealPrompt, and you've already got 2 listings within the first 2 weeks of joining the program and 1 in the pipeline.
Yeah, 2 weeks of being with the program, but only 2 days after actually meeting with homeowners.
Wow, that's great to hear. That's awesome statistics. So, Kirk, let me backtrack a little bit. Tell me your full name and where your real estate business is located.
My name is Kirk Keyes, and my business is located in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. You know, the market has been, tough, just as any other market has been. However, being one of the top places to live in the country, and of course, we had moderate appreciation when it did happen. So we didn't have the balloon burst as bad as it did in other places, but it's still all relative. And my business really fell apart, and I was one of the top firms in this area. I went to basically nothing, and had to start actually looking for things to do outside of real estate to pay the bills. But I'm still at my real estate company every day during the day, doing other things in the evening. But I was, I wanted to do something, but I had low income. I was really just caught in that mode of trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. But when I saw this program, it's one of those things I didn't think I could afford not to do it. So that allowed me to move forward, just having faith that it would work. And once I, actually saw how it was put together, and I've been doing short sales for, many, many years. And once I saw that process, I said, "Wow, this is amazing by itself, just the process."
Yeah.
Because anybody who's familiar with short sales knows that when you get an offer, that's not the end of it. I usually have to sell a short sale 4 or 5 times before it goes to closing.
Yep. Exactly.
And now to know that there's a full team and department to help you and deal with the banks, and that's 90% of the problems is dealing with the banks. That was really, really special when I saw that.
So tell me a little bit more about this program.
This program is what top producers or people that are serious about their business are going to go with. And it's just like any other business. What you put into it is what you get out of it. And one thing I've been familiar with is a lot of direct sales and, the return on investment. We all know what that is. So, you got to be able to put enough mailings out there that you get a good response. And but as we've been talking about, the response rate that I've been getting is just, been phenomenal, especially for the, they haven't even been in the mailboxes more than a week yet.
Right. So you mailed out the letters last, was it Saturday, and you already had 14 appointments?
Yeah, I sent the letters out last Sunday, and I think Tuesday is when I started receiving emails from you all saying homeowners are ready for you to call and set up appointments with them. And like I said, I've been doing direct sales for years, and it's all about being captivating people's interest. And sometimes that's difficult to do, especially in the market that's very dynamic and moving different ways. But you all have found a way to compel them enough to give us a call or give you all a call, and they're raising their hand. Yeah, it's very impressive, and then you all ask the proper questions, so by the time I call them back, they're already expecting my call, so it's not a cold call. And number two, they're already expecting a visit. So I haven't had to fight with anyone on why do you want to meet with me? Can't we do it over the phone? I just say, when is a good time for us to get together so we can look at your options. They're going to help you with your home. And they immediately, start giving me times and dates. And, of course, we set it up and make it happen from there. But it is turnkey.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a very fluid process with all of the pieces of the puzzle kind of coming together for you. So, how do you like working with Program HR 3648 and the folks over at RealPrompt?
Oh, I love it. The support is great, and you all truly care about your partners that you're picking up all across the country. And, of course, you have a vested interest. If we win, you win. So you all have been given exceptional service, and I certainly appreciate that. And I look forward to doing a lot of business with you all.
Oh, definitely, Kirk, and we look forward to it too. And thanks for providing such positive feedback and letting us know how our team is doing. So, tell me a little bit about how this program simplifies the short sale process for you.
Jason, as they say, it's priceless. Whenever I pick up a short sale, I know it's going to be a headache, but I do it because I want to help people. But dealing with the banks is it's a mess if you don't have a whole team doing it for you to be consistent enough to call on a regular basis. And we know the bank's always going to give you different answers at different times. And, literally you can't handle more than a few short sales at a time if you're a small business. And for you all to have a team to handle that of negotiators and professionals that understand the language that they speak, it's priceless. It's priceless. And when I saw this program and I saw the credibility around it and some of the other players that are using it, I knew it worked. And one thing I'm never afraid to pay money to invest in myself. I'm always going to bet on me. I just need a good partner to do the same. So when I saw that, I wasn't afraid to, put up the initial investment to make it happen.
So there was no hesitation on your part. Once you saw it, you were ready to jump on board and get right in there, huh?
Oh, no hesitation. I tell you what, anybody that has any success in life, they have to get uncomfortable. You have to do something different. You have to be willing to, assume a small risk. But I tell you, anybody who looks at their success, it comes right beyond them having to be uncomfortable trying something different, something new.
Gotcha. How many letters did you send out on Sunday?
I would say the Simplicity program was 400.
Gotcha. So you sent out
letters.
400 letters on Sunday, and you got 14 appointments within a matter of days.
Within about 3 days, yes. About 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that includes getting 2 listings from those appointments.
So let me ask you this. Would you recommend this program to other agents?
Oh, absolutely. It's actually a no-brainer. And, once everybody looks and see the investment that's required, it's really nothing compared to the upside.
So what would you say to other agents who probably have had the same similar past where they were in the real estate market, they were having some troubles with the economy, and they were almost thinking about, maybe getting into another field and coming across this, or maybe they're listening to our webinar? What would you say to them, to encourage them to get on board and to, like you said, put a little faith and trust in it and bet on themselves?
Well, I tell you what, if you want something different, Jason, you got to do something different. And this is a proven system. It's not, you can look at the other agents that are doing it. They can, research it and see that it actually works. But they're going to have to bet on themselves. And I would say, too, when your preparedness meets your opportunity, everything's going to fall in place. So those people are already prepared. They understand the industry. They understand how to work with people. They're going to be fine when they meet this opportunity. For anybody that's inexperienced, now's a good time to learn because the trainings that you have online, it's really just duplication. It's just learning and listening to the program and just duplicating. So you don't have to reinvent or recreate any wheels. The wheel rolls fine.